Alright, so hi there everyone. That was a weird start, but anyway, we're back again with the test number 3 this time. So the test number 3 is about the context, meaning, and the scope of tourism. I think, but basically it's about tourism. So as always, we have this fantastic list of headings, followed by some true false not given and some notes completion, or guess, or sentence completion. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's get started. Before we go through, I just want to mention that I just want to highlight these, and that so the paragraph A is already answered for us, so that's not, option 8 is going to be removed. And we want to read the B, but when we go through the key thing is that once we read all of these information until paragraph E, as far as I know, so we have paragraph E. After reading that throughout, we want to go back to the paragraph 8 in order for us to answer the true, false, not given questions. However, my approach for these kinds of tests, when the true, false, not given is right after the list of headings, I just want to highlight some of the very important stuff. But for the purposes of this video, I will go one after another. So yeah, let's get started with the paragraph B now. So tourism in the mass form as we know it today is distinctly 20th century's phenomenon. Alright, so it's something weird that they tried to say for us. Historians suggest that the advent of mass tourism began in England during the Industrial Revolution with the rise of the middle class and the availability of relatively inexpensive transportation. The creation of the commercial airline industry following the Second World War and the subsequent development of the jet aircraft in the 1950s signaled the rapid growth and expansion of international travel. This growth led to the development of the major industry, tourism. So okay, so this growth they're referring to exactly this explanation over here. In turn, international tourism became the concern of a number of world governments, since it not only provided new employment opportunities but also produced a means of earning foreign exchange. Okay, so some sort of as far as I know, that we can see that the history of travel is mentioned for the paragraph A, but for the paragraph B, it's really saying that what did tourism overall bring? So like how I don't know, some sort of mass tourism. But let's see, economic and social significance of tourism. No, we don't have nothing about that significance yet. Importance, the development of mass tourism. I guess that's number 2 as far as I can say. Travel for the wealthy, no. Earning foreign exchange through tourism, difficulty in recognizing the economic effects of tourism, the contribution of air travel, no. But because why I'm not choosing these options is that because it's only very small part of the paragraph are mentioned. However, it's not overall. So they're saying that tourism is the mass form. So they're taking this mass form, and in terms of syntax, tourism in the mass form, as we know today, is a distinctly 20th century's phenomenon, and the term mass form they're describing the following sentences. So this is a syntax. So like so yeah, option number 2 comes for us as number 2. I just want to make it a little bit not bolder. So yeah, I'm going to remove that now. Okay, there we go. Now paragraph C. Tourism today has grown significantly in both economic and social importance. So I want to take that. So economic and social importance, and now economic and social significance of tourism. There we go. And I think that the answer is going to be number 1 for sure. So in most industrialized countries over the past few years, the fastest growth has been seen in the area of services. One of the largest segments of the service industry, although a largely unrecognized as an entity in some of these countries, is travel and tourism. According to the World War Travel and Tourism Council 1992, travel and tourism is the largest industry in the world on virtually any economic measure, including value-added capital investment, employment, and tax contributions. In 1992, the industry's gross output was estimated to be $3.5 trillion, over 12% of all consumer spending. The travel and tourism industry is the world's largest employer with almost 130 million jobs. or almost 7% of all employees. This industry is the world's leading industrial contributor, producing over 6% of the world's gross national product and accounting for capital investment in excess of $422 billion in direct, indirect, and personal taxes each year. Thus, tourism has a profound impact. So there we go. Therefore, tourism has a deep influence both on the world economy and because of an educative effect of travel and the effects of unemployment, unemployment and on society itself. So there we go. We have the main paragraph over here. So 100%, the answer is going to be number 1. So we're going to remove that as well. So we took that. There we go. So D, followed with the D. Let's see. However, the major problems, there we go, the major problems of the travel and tourism industry that have hidden or obscured its economic impact are the diversity and fragmentation of the industry itself. Okay, so what is it telling that to us? So what do we have as an option? Major problems, difficulty in recognizing the economic effects of tourism, I guess it's going to be world impact, as far as I can say. Difficulty, or maybe the difficulty in recognizing economic effects of tourism. Let's say economic effects. So the travel industry includes hotels, motels, and other types of accommodation, restaurants, and other food services, transportation services and facilities, amusements. So we have first one. So like travel industry, first one includes. There we go. This is the first one. Transportation facilities and amusement attractions and other leisure facilities. There we go. Gift shops and a large number of other enterprises. Since many of these businesses also serve local residents, the impact of spending by visitors can easily be overlooked or underestimated. In addition, Mays 1992 points out that the tourism industry involves concepts that have remained amorphous to both analysts and decision makers. Moreover, in all nations, this problem has made it difficult for the industry to develop any type of reliable or credible tourism information based in order to estimate the contribution it makes to regional, national, and global economies. However, the nature of this very diversity makes travel and tourism ideal vehicles for economic development in a wide variety of countries, regions, or communities. Yeah. So it's like basically paragraph D is basically talking about the major problems of the travel and tourism industry that have hidden or obscured blah blah blah. This is overall is saying that this means that there's a difficulty in recognizing the effects of tourism on economy because it is diverse and fragmented, unlike industrial factors, for example, right? So effect, some sort of difficulty in recognizing is like of course, because the synonym is like playing hidden or obscured, right? So like hidden or obscured. There we go. So for that reason, the option number 5 is going to be the answer for us. So I'm going to choose that. Now, lastly, we have paragraph E left. Once the exclusive province of the wealthy, travel and tourism have become an institutionalized way of life for the most of the population. Okay, in fact, McIntosh and Goldner, 1990, suggest that tourism has become the largest commodity in international trade for many nations and for a significant number of other countries. It ranks second or third. For example, tourism is the major source of income in Bermuda, Greece, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, and most Caribbean countries. In addition, Hawkins and Ritchie, quoting from data published by the American Express Company, suggest that the travel and tourism industry is the number 1 ranked employer in the Bahamas, Brazil, Canada, France, and the former West Germany, Hong Kong, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Singapore, and the United Kingdom and the United States. However, because of the problems of definition, okay, there's a problems with definition, which directly affects statistical measurement, it is not possible with any degree of certainty to provide precise, valid, or reliable data about the extent of worldwide tourism participation or its economic impact. In many cases, similar difficulties arise when attempts are made to measure domestic tourism. All right, travel of the wealthy, earning foreign exchange and tourism, the contribution, the world impact of tourism. That's what I believe. The world impact of tourism, because of course it is talking about. The author argues that the travel and tourism have become, what did he say? Have become an institutionalized, right, an institutionalized way of life for the most of the for most of the population. So yeah, this means like travel and tourism have a profound impact on many countries around the world. So so the only option is not really travel for the wealthy and nothing else. A contribution of air travel. No, there wasn't necessarily talking about the air travel. So the only option that is left for us is number 7. Oh, it's maybe, yeah. So that's number 7. Not maybe, but I'm 100% sure. I have to be sure that I'm giving the correct answer. So there we go. Now, now we have to go for the true formula given. The largest employment figures in the world are found in the travel and tourism industry. So the keywords are like the largest employment figures, and I know that the largest employment figures were mentioned in paragraph. I guess it was in paragraph C. Was it? There we go. We have 130 million jobs. So the question is, the largest employment figures in the world are found in the travel and tourism industry, right? So is it what is that saying for us? So what is the answer? So the travel and tourism industry is the world's largest employer with almost 130 million jobs, or almost 7% of all employees. There we go. We have the answer for us written over here. So there we go. So that is going to be true for us. So we're gonna make that a T. So there we go. All right. Now, tourism contributes over 6% of the Australian gross national product, and I'm 100% sure it's not given, because Australian tourism, or it's not really mentioned. So I'm not going to be really Australian. Was there anything about Australian gross national product? So we have no. I don't think we really have anything about that. So I'm not really gonna waste time. I'm just gonna put not given over there. So there we go. Okay, so tourism has a social impact because it promotes recreation. Social impact because it promotes recreation. Okay, does it promote recreation? Did we know that? There wasn't nothing. The social impact of tourism. So, we have anything? I think it's C. Social impact. Okay. We had social importance. However, tourism has a social impact because it promotes recreation. So it's not really specifying that it plays social importance, but the thing is that it doesn't really promote recreation. It does not mentioned in the paragraph, and I think it's another not given for us as well. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste time for that as well. So 2 main features of the travel and tourism industry makes its economic significance difficult to ascertain, difficult to understand, or something like that, I guess. So it's gonna be 2 main features. So 2 main features that we have. So these as major problems. Okay, so true information is really looking for the true information. Once again, visitors spend. Oh my god! So like the 2 main features of the travel and tourism makes its economic significance difficult to ascertain, difficult to understand, difficult to know that it's true or not. So where's the answer? I think it's in paragraph D, 100%. That's for sure. So they said the major problems of the travel industry that have hidden or obscured its economic impact are the diversity and the fragmentation. So like it's 2 main features. The travel industry includes hotels, motels, and blah blah blah. So 2 features of the travel and tourism industry, which are the diversity and fragmentation, have hidden its economic impact. So like hidden its economic impact means economic significance difficult to ascertain. So it's like difficult to ascertain is that is what it saying for us. So that's gonna be probably the answer for us. So I think that's a true for us. But how I don't really believe that it's going to be false. And anyways, now visitor spending is always greater than the spending of residents in tourist areas. No, that was not given. I know that. I can remember that 100%. So it is easy to show. So the thing is that what I'm trying to do here is like, why did I automatically put not given here? The reason is that there's no specific information about either visitor spending or resident spending in the text. So I'm not going to really waste time, is because I remember what I have read, not necessarily the whole passage, but I do remember the information, the location of the information where it has been mentioned. So yeah, it is easy to show statistically how tourism affects individual economies. So individual economies. So once the exclusive province for the wealthy, travel and tourism have become an institutionalized way of life for the most of the population. So it's like, however, because of problems of definition, so it's like, it is easy to show statistically how tourism affects individual economies. But it's saying, however, because of problems of definition, so it's like, which directly affects statistical measurement, it is not possible with any degree of certainty to provide precise, valid, or reliable data about the extent of worldwide tourism participation or its economic impact. So yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. This means that it is not easy to show statistically how tourism affects individual economies because of the problems of definition. It's not to show statistically means show statistically means it is provide precise, valid or reliable data. So that's going to be the answer for us. So however, the option is the opposite, so it's going to be false. So now question 11 to 13, we have no more than 3 words. In Greece, tourism is the most important. So in Greece, it's the most important. Where was the Greece? Okay, we have Greece over here. Okay, for example, tourism is the major source of income in Bermuda, Greece. So it's like tourism is the most important source of income. So I'm gonna take that. So I'm gonna put source of income. There we go. We have source of income. Now, the travel and tourism industry in Jamaica is the major. So do we have Jamaica? So we have Jamaica over here. So the travel and the tourism industry in Jamaica is the major what? So just that the travel. Okay. In addition, Hawkins and Richard, quoting from the data published American Express, said that the air travel and tourism industry is number one ranked. So the travel and tourism industry in Jamaica is the major number one ranked. What is the answer? Number one major. So it's like number one. So number one, so like number one major ranked employer, I guess. So yeah, I think it's employer. There we go, we have employer. The problems connected with measuring international tourism are often reflected in the measurement of what? So measuring international tourism are often reflected in the measurement of what? So saying, however, because of the problems of definition, so the problems associated with the measuring international tourism are often reflected in the measurement of. In many cases, similar difficulties arise when attempts are made to measure domestic tourism. Okay. So we have domestic tourism. So we have domestic tourism. There we go. So yeah, there we go, guys. We have officially finished passage number 1, test number 3, passage number 1. So yeah, in the following video, we're going to be talking about the passage number 2, which I don't really know what is it going to be about, but I think I remember. I think it's going to be some sort of autumn leaves. So yeah, there we go, guys. If you have any questions, you can do not hesitate to leave your questions in the comment section below. Ask if you don't really understand how the passage is working, if you want me to explain or make a video on how to understand the syntaxes of such passages over here, and how to quickly approach questions like true, false, not given, and along with the sentence completion. So So thank you very much, guys. If you liked the video, I mean, of course, if the video was helpful, please leave a like, thumbs up. If you dislike, of course, we will not be upset about it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful time.